Hello students, let us continue the lesson Ekalavya. Now, Ekalavya had learned the archery only by the blessings of Dronacharya. This made Arjuna jealous. When he questioned Dronacharya about this, what Drona says, let us see. Dronacharya replies to Arjuna, Arjuna, you know, I have been with you always. It is the devotion of this boy that has made him a good bowman. Arjuna thought Dronacharya might have taught Ekalavya secretly, but Drona says like this. Now, for this, Arjuna says, whatever it may be, Acharya, you have not kept your word. Now, you have broken the promise, he says. Drona says, Ekalavya, if you claim that I am your teacher, you will have to give me a Guru Dakshana. Now, Dronacharya says, if you agree me as your teacher, then you will have to give your Guru Dakshana. See, in olden days, when the teachers teach the students were supposed to give the Guru Dakshana to the teachers. So that Dronacharya asks Ekalavya the same. Arjuna, Acharya, so was it really you? You have not kept your promise, Arjuna says. Drona says to Ekalavya, dear Ekalavya, if you say that I am your teacher, I deserve Guru Dakshina. Can you give me your right thumb as Guru Dakshina? Dronacharya asks Guru Dakshina to Ekalavya to give his right thumb. Ekalavya says, do not accuse the great Acharya. O prince, I cannot bear it. His promise to you shall be kept. Now he says to Arjuna that not to blame Dronacharya. He had not taught me actually. That was only his blessings he learnt. He says, goes to idol, bows before it. Takes his knife from his belt, cuts off his right thumb, puts it at the feet of the idol, takes it again and comes back to Dronacharya. Without hesitation, he cuts off his right thumb and puts it at the feet of the idol, and again takes it again, and he takes the right thumb, he cuts off the right thumb and took it and comes back to Dronacharya. My noble master, here is my Guru Dakshina. I request you to accept it and bless me. See, this was his devotion. This forest is now free from wolves and other cruel beasts, and my dear fawns are safe. Now, for the sake of saving his fawns, he had learned the archery. I have no more need of my bow, as you will not have a competitor in me. Saying this, the Acharya's promise to you is fulfilled, he says, and he keeps his cut off right thumb at Dronacharya's feet. Now, why did Dronacharya might have asked his right thumb? Why did Dronacharya ask his right thumb to cut off? Because no more he can use his right thumb to use the bows and arrows. So Drona, what a noble soul. God bless you, my dear boy. He blesses Ekalavya. Now, this was the end of the lesson. Now, Ekalavya, what do you learn from this lesson? Ekalavya had a deep devotion to his Guru. He was a devoted disciple and believed that he should learn only with his blessings. And he also became a good archer, the great archer than Arjuna. And his devotion only made his good archer. The blessings of his Guru, Dronacharya, guided him and helped him in reaching his goal. And within 2 years, he was a master in archery by only his devotion to Guru. Now these are the difficult words that we came across. Drona, the archery teacher for both the Pandava and the Kaurava princes, Dronacharya, prostrate, lie flat on the ground before a person to show respect. Fawn, it is a young deer. Oh, means promise. Howl, it's a sound made by a wolf. Wicked, evil or morally wrong. Whine, cry with pain. About, a house or home. Humble, modest. Devotion, deep love and respect. Yes. Now students, do you think what Ekalavya had done, was it right? What Ekalavya did, was it right? What he did? Yes. It is the duty of a student to protect the honor of the teacher, as the teacher is the guru and God itself. Right? Did you understand? Yes, this is the end of the lesson. Let us continue in the next class. Thank you.